channel and then split the
profit.
earnings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just use him.
That's
Use him
another
for
way
money.
to look at it. Yeah, another way to look at it.
Bernie, next question. I think this is the last question for you.
My 16-year-old son dropped from school or dropped school for his YouTube. 64 subscribers, man. How do I convince him to go back to school? Okay, if he's 16, most likely it's quite impossible to convince him, right? Tell him if he earns within a year, he could drop out of school. If he doesn't, then he needs to go back to school. Yeah, just place a wager or something, right?
Yeah,
because you could never convince, like all those videos that kids watches and they see people earning and saying, hey, I bought this using my YouTube money, blah 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 blah. And then of course if you're young, you're gonna say, why do I have to go to school? I just like vlog. Yeah, I just vlog, I just do this, or I just show them I'm good at skateboarding, and then bam. So no matter how much you force them, no matter how much you force them, they're still gonna see like you're just trying to mess up with their YouTube dreams. But just, give them the year.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
To give them a deadline, like,
Yeah.
look, if you don't see results by this time, look into their analytics, go into their channel.
Yes.
Cool.
Go to their
Look at their
channel.
engagements. Son, you're not replying to comments enough.
You become the social media manager. of your
Media
16
manager and split.
This is the world
and
you
then
want to be
split.
in, right?
Yep. Be their social media manager, grow the channel, and then split the
profit.
earnings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just use him.
That's
Use him
another
for
way
money.
to look at it. Yeah, another way to look at
That
it.
video I made you.
Son, you need to learn how to SEO because this is shit. I can't find your shit on Google.
I know Two Buddy
can't
says
just
your
post.
the shit. Your keywords are shit.
Join
But
forces.
I agree with that. Like, give your kid.
Let him fuck up.
Because then
Yeah.
it's not, especially with this generation, a lot of videos saying follow your passion and all that shit.
Yeah, sure.
And sometimes it's great, but also like if your passion fucks up, sometimes your passion doesn't pay for you, and then that's a lot what a lot of people aren't aware of. They just see the glory of it, but it's also, I also commend your kid for you listening, for finding something that they're really willing to leave it all in the line for, because dropping out of school is huge to follow that full time, and it's I'm gonna say it's like hard to kind of break out in a sense, because there's a lot of the same thing already. So he'd really have to. So I would say, bouncing off what Bernie said, giving him that deadline will show if he really wants it. He'll work his or her ass for it. It's a good son, right? Yeah,
Son.
he'll work for his.
Son, yeah.
He'll work for it, because if he really doesn't want to go back to school, he'll fucking get that fucking AdSense revenue within that first year. But I'm gonna.
If he really wants it, he's
Or
gonna do it.
that silver play button in the
Yeah.
ear.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna also let you know now, AdSense revenue isn't the best. Not since
It's not.
Adpocalypse. So
Yeah.
so for just for future reference, like, make sure you start thinking about sponsors that your son can possibly team up with, because that's really where money is now. So
Yeah.
That's where the social media marketing comes in.
Get some money, hire a social media marketer. Mom.
so or mom,
or
dad.
mom, learn how to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or,
Momager.
I'm all for like
She's gonna Kris Jenner this.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Straight up momager. You're doing great, sweetie.
I don't know, especially since they're 16 and like you're still, clearly living at home. I feel like it's really easy to just sit back and be like, all right, cool, I'm not going to school. I'm trying to grow my thing.
Mhm.
But like
Uh-huh.
he still has the luxuries of as if he were going to school. So
Yeah.
for me, I'm just like that type of, I feel like I would be that type of parent that like, all right, you want to do that? Also probably because of my Filipino upbringing. You want to do that? All right, then you're gonna like,
Treat it
your
like a
lifestyle's gonna be that way. Yeah. So like if this is your job, then you're gonna pay for your food.
Mhm.
You're gonna pay rent.
Oh, sucks.
So it sucks to suck, but like to be honest, like everyone else that is also starting, like they say their like YouTube career or something, I just feel like in my own experience with trying to, work on my own brand and stuff, it really pushes you when you're like, okay, this is gonna be my livelihood, then I have to really do it. Because I don't know, I also had strict parents, so
Yeah.
so up the ante, you know what I mean? Like, hey, like, or if you don't want to do that completely, just be like, just pay for your groceries. If you want to eat, do well.
I mean, it almost makes sense to have like the real life consequences based off
That's
that
right.
because if he has the luxuries, he can slack off
Yeah.
for that entire year and not do anything.
Right. And then what? The mom just like, or not the mom, but like he didn't go to school for that whole year for what? For nothing. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play Minecraft and not stream it.
Yes.
Dumb.